to Sportsopedia, and today we got Jamey Smart here on from the Windy City Thunderbolts baseball. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you doing, man?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah. How is baseball going?
Baseball's going well. It's season starting in a week, and I'm feeling ready. The teams, we're going to start making cuts soon, but just kind of keep your head down, try to do your best. Don't really worry about what you can't control, and just enjoy playing while you still can, because you never know when that season might get cut short. So just trying to enjoy it right now, and I'm feeling like I'm in a good place. So that's easy. But yeah, that's how baseball's going.
What's your daily routine when you do when you wake up and doing baseball? What do you do when you wake up to get ready for baseball?
So usually, I'll just do a game day because that's what's gonna happen right now in spring training. We're kind of doing a bunch of different times and stuff. But on a normal game day, I'd probably wake up 8.
Yeah, I'm not wanting to really include the audio because all you're gonna hear in the game, you don't even hear the dings. I'll turn it up for you. That way you can hear it, but you won't even hear dingers. You'll hear the ump sometimes, or the crowd sometimes, but you don't hear the ding even.
Meditate. I'll meditate for 15 minutes. So that's something I've picked up just over the years. It just really helps calm my mind. And so I do that, and I don't make it too difficult. I don't make myself get up for it or anything. So I don't. It's a lot easier to not have an excuse if you're just laying there and you just got to follow your breath, because it's.
Yeah.
I feel like you can relate, or maybe not you, but the listeners at least, making sure you meditate. It's kind of hard to stay disciplined with.
So what do you do when you're not playing baseball, on your off days?
Well, on my off days, I'll probably golf around here. Maybe check out Chicago.
I think they have a Top Shot somewhere.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, yeah. I've been going to golf courses around here. You guys got some nice golf courses.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, it's a nice area. I'm really glad to be here in Chicago for sure. So yeah, just check out the city, play golf. That's how we spend most of our off days.
What do you eat on a daily basis?
What do I eat on a daily basis?
Yes.
In the morning, I try to get up early enough to make myself breakfast, and usually that's eggs and spinach, a little scramble, and maybe some toast with it. Definitely some coffee. Big fan of coffee. I've actually gotten into brewing my own cold brew, so that's been a good little fun thing to wake up to every morning. So that's my breakfast, and then on the late days, if I just slept in too long, I'll make a quick stop by Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A has some great breakfast, and I'm not getting paid to say that, being honest. It's great breakfast. So that's what I'll do on my late days. And then lunch, I like to try to stick to some chicken, broccoli, rice, keep it simple. Definitely with some sauces and seasonings. I'm not a freak. I don't eat raw, unseasoned meat, but yeah, that's what I eat. And then dinner on a game day, at least, it'll usually be, we're lucky enough to have the team feed us, so they'll whatever they bring in for the day, that's what my dinner will be. So yeah.
What's your trainer's name? I want to make sure that he knows about this unseasoned meat you've been eating.
No, keep this between us, okay? But yeah, so yeah, that's typically, and then throwing a couple snacks here and there, but that's pretty much. Huh? You there?
I am. I can still hear you. I
Okay.
don't know if he's documenting notes or anything.
He's got a mute thing.
Oh, so maybe he did mute.
He might have accidentally muted.
So I'm looking at your little things about you. It says that you're from Danville. That's up by Oakland, right?
Yeah, yeah. Well, actually San Ramon, but I went to high school in Danville. So, I mean,
Okay.
literally the town right next to me. So,
And it says that
yeah,
you're
pretty
most
much from
recently
Danville.
residing in San Ramon, California?
That's where I grew up. That's like right
Okay.
outside of Oakland. Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
you notice, like, did you experience any, like, culture shock going from, like, busy and bustling in California and, you know, the high population cities like Oakland, LA, you know, San Fran? Usually those are big. Like, you
Mhm.
don't even want to own your own car in those kind of places, you know?
Mhm.
So did you,
Yeah.
like, do you find yourself in any kind of, like, culture shock going from out there to kind of, like, out here? You know, there's a lot of cornfields and stuff, and then there's, like, just
Uh-huh.
random cities in between.
Yeah. I think at first I did. I mean, but I had traveled a good amount for baseball growing up, so like I had the ability to get a sense of other like regions of the country and world.
Okay.
So I mean, I kind of knew what to expect, but it's different when you're like vacationing and traveling versus like living here for a whole season, you know.
Yeah.
And I think, I mean, this being my like third full season, yeah, because I started in 18, that was like half a season. Bounced around a couple teams, and it's just I don't know. I really enjoy it, especially just being young, mid 20s now. Like, pretty cool way to live life, just getting paid, play not very much, but hey, something. Getting
Right.
paid to play baseball and travel around and like
Exactly.
while still pursuing a dream, even if it's a pipe dream, you still get to like say you have a chance at it.
Hey man, I don't know. I'm seeing these
Eh,
stats here. You bat 310 with 30 RBIs in 29 games. That means that you were averaging more than one RBI a game. Whether it be a little bit more, it's more than a full RBI game. You know what that means? That means you like to score.
yeah, yeah.
You know what teams in the pros like? They like to score.
No, yeah, they do. I mean, we'll see. Big difference
So,
doing it at those levels in big
yeah.
leagues, but hey, I mean,
Well, have you faced any pitchers that are currently in the big league now?
yeah, I
Oh,
have. Corbin Burns with the Brewers, he was in my conference.
oh wow.
Yeah.
That's that's a name.
Yeah, there's a new guy, Trevor McGill. He's
Oh, he's good.
yeah, he's up with the Cubs right now. He was actually my teammate in college.
Hmm.
He was a senior when I was a freshman.
And it
He's a
says
good
you
dude.
attended college at Loyola Marymount?
Yeah, yeah, down in LA.
Nice.
Yep. But yeah, so him, um, I don't know. I mean, I got some, but like David Fletcher with the Angels, he was at LMU too, and then I played against Nico Horner in high school. So
Wow.
yeah, like I mean, I mean, the baseball community is pretty small. You know, it's like everyone kind of.
Yeah.
The more you play and travel around, it's like you meet guys and you see guys do well, and like I mean, you make really unique friendships because you're with someone for like 2 months, but you're with them every day,
Yeah,
maybe even
exactly.
4 months. So
Training,
it's like,
training, training.
and it's like, yeah, like it becomes like a type of brotherhood type thing where it's like you just keep in contact with guys you connected with over the years. So
Right.
that's
I
a
believe
benefit to traveling around too.
a lot of sports
So,
analysts say that baseball is the second most technical sport, and they give boxing the biggest, most technical sport because of like the beating you take on your body doing it. But
okay.
baseball, man, having that hand-eye coordination, it's like fractions of a second can sit there and be the make or break.
Definitely. I don't know. I don't want to get into comparing sports, but yeah, I think baseball is probably up there.
Yeah,
Thought about this
it's
a lot. I've thought about this a lot because you take like some of the greatest athletes in other sports and try to make them hit a baseball, they'll look like a fool
right.
usually. Like if they haven't done it growing up or anything. But like if you take a baseball player and put them in like any basketball, like obviously they're not going to be good, but like they'll compete to some degree.
Right.
But I think hockey is harder than baseball. I don't know about technical, but it's like the hands down.
Yeah,
Like
because
that's got
it's
to be
more
the
than
hardest
just
sport
because
Mhm.
it's
there is.
hand-eye and foot-eye because you have to
Like
be skating at the
hand-eye and
same
foot-eye,
time.
and you're getting smacked around. Like, and
Yeah,
you
you
just
gotta know how to
fight during
box too.
you
Yep.
fight during the games. You just break your teeth every year. Like, what is that sport? Those people are
Right.
like, they're crazy, but in the good way. Like, fuck, it's
Type
just
of
so
crazy
good.
you want with
Sorry
you at
for
the
interrupting.
bar, and they all be
Huh?
drinking, so you know it. I said it's the kind of crazy you want with you at the bar to back you up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, got any particular questions or I don't know, anything you're curious about?
I'm just looking at your profile. It says you're 6'4", 235. But the position it looks like it says IF, unless it's a typo. Are you what position do you play?
First base. First
First
base.
base?
So
Okay.
that's infield,
Okay.
but they don't really specify sometimes.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you could pick any other position besides first base, what position would you play?
100% shortstop. That would be so cool. Be able to play shortstop? That'd be sick.
He said, I want to
The
go
best
from
one.
doing almost zero fielding to doing all of it.
Hey, you touch the ball a lot at first. It's
Yeah,
very
you
hard
get thrown
not
to a lot. Yeah.
Yep.
You just can't mess up when you do touch the ball.
Yep. So like I said, I'm a streamer, and like I have a thing in my stream where like you can ban an in-game action, and I've been playing a lot of the show lately. And a guy jumped into my thing yesterday, and he banned it to where I couldn't throw to first base, and I was trying my best to get a perfect game to get subs.
What?
Yeah, and like the first batter gets a grounder, and I was like, I can't throw to first, dude, son of a bitch.
Wait, whoa, why did he get to do that?
Because like I have like a redeemable point thing, so like he came in and he redeems the thing, and that's what he wanted to.
Are you like a famous Twitch person or something?
No, like I'm not famous. Like
I'm not
trying
famous
to I'm trying to up and coming. Same with
Like
him.
how many views you get or whatever?
Right now I'm at 7, sitting here talking with you.
Hey, we're talking to 7 people right now. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, 7 people are here listening to us talk to old Jamey Smart.
I can't believe 7 people stayed on this long. Or are they just jumping on and jumping off right away?
I might have people coming in and out, but so for me today I got a new mic also, so this is like it's like a double thing. People are coming back and they're realizing the quality's better, and then I'm showing them the good quality with a nice little interview. So
nice. There you go.
It's a nice little bit to get in.
Nice. Well, yeah. Hopefully my microphone's not bad.
No, you sound fine.
Okay.
Nobody's complaining. You have good quality.
All right.
Okay, so who do you compare yourself to? What baseball player?
My 2 favorite hitters that I try to like emulate, or like not emulate, but just listen to and watch and observe are Votto and Freddie Freeman. I mean, I think those are 2 of the best like hitters. Yep. Like Votto of all time, he's kind of the guy rakes. I mean, Votto rakes, and he's a genius if you listen to him talk hitting, but like in the most simple way possible. And then, I mean,
Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman. Yeah, I just totally.
Freddie Freeman says Freddie Freeman.
I got such a man crush on Votto. I totally forgot about Freddie Freeman right there. Yeah. It's like Votto. Who's that other guy? Who's that NL MVP?
Yeah, no kidding, right?
That's struck out by Rizzo.
Yeah. Well, I love Rizzo too. I mean, yeah. Honestly, throw Rizzo in there, like with that. I mean, the guy, especially his 2-strike stuff. Like,
yes.
Like that's kind of what I listened to him with his 2-strike. Votto kind of does the same thing with 2 strikes, and Freddie. Haven't watched enough of Freddie, but I'm assuming he does, or he just does the same thing every time, and it's amazing. But I don't know. So yeah, those 3 guys are, and just defensively too, so smooth. So those are my definitely favorite players.
So what got you into playing baseball?
Honestly, probably my family. My grandpa and my dad are huge baseball fans, so I was around it from a very young age. And they were just always very supportive. Go to every game. I was an only child, and my grandparents didn't have any other grandchildren, so I was only grandchild too. Which,
all the attention.
A lot of attention. lot of attention for me. Could get exhausting at times, but hey, it's out of love. No, but it was awesome having them at the games all the time and just being supportive. Like, it was always like a warm family memory. Like, oh, heck yeah, we're going to go to the game. Like, and everyone's going to go there. We're going to do dinner after, like, either at one of our houses or out somewhere. So I think that was the first thing. And then just, I was lucky enough to be successful early on. And when you get a taste of being successful, it helps you get motivated to work harder. So I think that mixed with my love, and that's kind of what got me here. It was a Windy City Thunderbolt.
Yeah.
So
So when you get drafted, what team do you want to get drafted by?
Well, unfortunately, I passed my prime to get drafted. I'm too old to get drafted, but I could get signed. It's just a technical phrase, but
yeah.
Might as well be technical about it, right? We're talking baseball here. Yeah, if I were to sign, so the team I most want to sign with is the first one that offers me a spot. So yeah, that would be the team. Just on the off chance that I do go make it, like, I can't have that out there. You know, I can't put a favorite.
Yeah. He said, I'm willing to take
any team.
Any team that's willing to give me $550K, I'm down. I'll fly myself.
I'll play for the worst team.
$550K. Yeah, I would. Yeah, definitely be.
I'll play for the Tigers.
I say that's mid contract, right?
Give me a plane ticket. I'm in.
Yep.
Yeah. So, what else?
When you were growing up, like, you grew up in Oakland. Did you watch athletics growing up or no?
Or
were you on the other side of the bridge? Did you like the Giants?
So I wasn't in Oakland. I mean, my grandparents lived there, so I was there like, I don't know, at least a third of the week. But I mean, my house, like where I mainly spent my time was San Ramon. But yeah, my dad grew up in Oakland, big Oakland fan, like Warriors, A's, kind of the Raiders. But my family was upset when the Raiders went to LA first time, so they said it was just never the same. But big time A's and Warriors fans though.
Oh so. Man, were you upset last night?
I was, but I mean, you can't. I mean, that was an
amazing game, dude. If it were to be a game, dude, that was the game. Like
LeBron did what LeBron had to do to win the game. Like, it's just two greats going at it, and LeBron won that time. Like, I know the Warriors, I mean, they looked good, and they didn't even they weren't even clicking.
That's what I was saying earlier today.
I don't want to get overconfident. I'm not too worried about them with the Grizzlies. And then you get them against the Jazz, it's like, see what happens. Like, I get it, the Jazz are good, but the Warriors are starting to figure some stuff out.
That's Kerr, man. Kerr knows how to make teams work together. He's one of those good coaches.
He's a genius.
He's an offensive coach. You notice that, like, people don't hold the Warriors to under 100 points. It doesn't happen very often.
No.
And when it does, it's the defensive teams like the Sixers or Utah.
Yeah. Definitely. Is this gonna be like recorded somewhere, or is this like only listened to like?
Well, like I have playback. Yeah, I was gonna say, and I have playback on my stream, so like I could always go back and clip anything and take anything out that you didn't want or anything like that. Also,
because my parents will probably want to listen to this. No, they'll definitely want to listen to it.
So, what is your favorite sports moment as a kid, and then as an adult, like right now?
Ooh, as a kid, favorite sports moment was All-Stars, my AA year. We were in the championship game of the Granada Little League All-Star Tournament. I was actually playing one of my friends, now friends. I didn't know him at the time. And I was starting. And I gave up 10 runs in the first 3 innings. And I was shattered. I was torn. And but our team battled back, and we ended up winning 12-11 in the championship game of the Granada Little League All-Star Tournament, and I beat Anthony Aguilar, and he remembers crying that day. because they all thought they were going to win. And then I met him in high school, and now we're really close friends, and he's one of my best friends to this day. And I will always have that on him. I beat him before I knew him.
It's crazy how small the world really ends up being, huh?
Yep. So,
Like
sorry, Anthony.
I read a thing the other day about that Bradley Beal and Jason Tatum, they go back to like literally when they were babies.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's just like SportsCenter did a thing on it, I believe it was SportsCenter, and like Bradley Beal said that he remembered babysitting Jason Tatum when they were kids because Bradley Beal's mom was the volleyball coach for Jason Tatum's mom in high school. Yeah, and that's just like how small is the world really, you know?
I think it's just the mindset and the people you're around.
Yeah, that is a big thing.
Not entirely. Like, obviously, I'm not just gonna say, "Oh, it's just your mindset," or like surround yourself by good people. I don't think that stuff. I mean, like,
it is a factor.
Yeah,
I agree. You listen to some of the most like rich people on the planet, and one of their big sayings is "You show me your friends, I'll show you your future." Because they know that if you surround yourself with it, you end up
but
like
also, are rich people successful because they're rich? I don't know.
They're monetarily successful.
Monetarily.
To a lot of people, that's the big piece of success. But no, I do
think
agree
it
with
is.
you that there are people that have all that money and they go and turn into a bum, like a literal bum.
I was just playing devil's advocate. But yeah, I do think like it's important to listen to those people, but then also just people content with not having a lot that are very peaceful and happy with life. So sorry, I took a weird turn there, but
no, you're fine.
Anyways, baseball.
So what do you want to do after baseball?
Well, I'm thinking of going into counseling, trying to be a therapist, and also thinking about coaching too, because I never really thought I wanted to be a coach. I always thought there's like more important things in baseball, and like I enjoyed playing it. But this past spring, while I was working out back home, I coached for my old high school. I was like an assistant coach, came and helped out, and it just like, I don't know, definitely reinvigorated like a drive for the sport in me, just in a more joyful way, because I was like watching it from a more distant perspective and relaxed and like not self-focused, not worried about how I was doing. It was about how the like kids were doing, because I literally wasn't playing. Like, I didn't care about the game. It was just like getting the players better, and like just making those connections with those kids was pretty cool. And it's like it's like an 8-week season. It was like 2 months long. Don't really know the kids that well. Would see them 4 days a week for 2 hours, but like it was cool. It just reminded me of like a team atmosphere. And now that I'm back in Windy City and we've been getting going with spring training for over a week now, like I'm remembering why baseball is so fun. So may coach, may go into psychology / therapist, but I also could be like a school counselor / baseball coach, high school baseball coach or something. So I got my options open. MLB is the first one though, obviously.
So how did you end up on the Windy City or in the Founders League?
So I played, my first full season was in 2019. I was with the Gateway Grizzlies in the Frontier League. And then halfway through that season, I got traded to the Southern Illinois Miners in the Frontier League. And then after that season, I got traded from the Southern Illinois Miners to the Windy City ThunderBolts. So that's how I got here. And obviously, 2020 didn't happen. Yeah. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, so I don't know. I just totally lost my train of thought. I'm so sorry. It's been a long day. It has been a long day.
Yeah.
But it's all good. I'm good to keep going. If you got questions, I'm just watching baseball right now, talking to you guys.
So are you watching like current baseball games, or are you sitting there doing homework on someone?
So I'm just watching videos of my highlights over and over again. I just do it every night when I go home. I don't watch anything else. Not really. I don't. I mean, it saves money because I don't pay for Netflix or like anything. So I just watch videos of myself.
Oh yeah.
On my no, I'm just kidding. I'm just watching the Blue Jays Red Sox game.
Same.
Right now. Yeah, it's on MLB TV. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm watching. No, I mean I but it's not like I'm like I do need breaks from baseball. But right now I'm really hyped up about it and I enjoy just watching the game again. So I'm gonna ride that wave. But I know that is gonna ebb and flow because your love for baseball, it's a tough sport. Sometimes all you need to do is just get away from it, and that's the best thing you can do for your career. So even if that getaway is just 4 hours on a golf course,
Yeah.
Like I think you need that balance. But right now, I'm riding the
screen.
wave of baseball.
These guys.
So.
Did you have any major injuries?
Not really major, but I was always injury like plagued. Like in high school, one of my best friends actually gave me my first wrist injury. Zach Crittenden. We had a showcase. I was a sophomore in high school. He was a junior. He threw a slider in the dirt, left on left. And Zach, when he was a junior in high school, was one of the best juniors in high school. He was about 5'3", 165 pounds. He's actually like 5'7". He says 5'8", but it's 5'7". But he was like literally the best youth, best travel ball, best high school player. But then he got hit in the face with a bat, and he was never the same after that. It messed him up, man. He just he became soft. No, he was. I mean, like he got hit in the face with a bat, and it like was coinciding with him not having a great sophomore year because he was a freshman in high school playing varsity, and he won like first team all league. Like he was crazy. He was throwing like 85 from the left side at like 5'7".
Wow.
It was ridiculous. Like he was getting like offers, or not offers, but like because you can't really as a freshman, and he wasn't.
Right, he was getting looked at.
But yeah, the messed up part is that like he like travel baseball is so hard to like it's so expensive sometimes, you know? It's like if families don't have the resources, it's like great players get overlooked. And that's the one thing about indie ball that I love is like these leagues, like they're indie ball, whatever, like not totally real kind of, but it's like grinders are in indie ball. It's like guys that truly love the sport. Like you don't play indie ball if you don't love the sport. You know, so you meet a lot of guys with cool stories, a lot of guys who have been high places, like high draft pick guys, a lot of guys that got injuries, but like we're supposed to be the next it guy. You know, it's such an interesting mix of people that it's like one of the coolest ways to spend a summer, in my opinion.
Okay, 3 questions here. Favorite college stadium you played in? Favorite Major League Baseball stadium you've been to? And favorite Founders League stadium you played in?
Okay. You said favorite college, right?
First. Yeah, favorite college stadium you played in.
That's tough. Played in 3 awesome ones, but Arkansas would have been if it wasn't like 32 degrees out or something. There's like snow on the field when they were playing there. Like they had to get snow off the field the night before. It was like 20. Luckily, it got warm to like 40 something, I think. But it was like, but there was still like 3,000. Like they were packed, like not packed because I think they get like 8,000, but they were like at least a third to maybe a half. I don't know. It was cool. It was rocking, but it was like cold, so that's not my favorite one. It has potential though. Nebraska was awesome. Lincoln. That was a fun place, but I think the most electric I've been to was TCU, and it's the smallest of all of them, but it's like right on top of you. And we were there for opening day, my sophomore year, and it was just one of the most hyped days. Like it was crazy. They had like cheerleaders, like everyone was there, like just yelling, like just talking smack. Like, it was so fun. So TCU wins for me.
Favorite Major League ballpark you've been to?
Honestly, Wrigley. Just went there
Yes.
past 2 nights. Wrigley. I haven't been to Fenway. I mean,
No.
I've been to the new Yankee one,
No.
but dude, Wrigley. I mean, I won't be able to say Wrigley's my favorite right now. Can't make a decision until I visit Fenway, but definitely Wrigley, 100%.
Favorite minor league stadium?
Ooh. Lincoln Salt Dogs, easily. I played for them after college, in 18. That's the best. I mean, it's the same field that Nebraska plays on, but that was grounds crew does a real good job there.
Favorite Founders League stadium you played in?
The Frontier League?
Yep.
Windy City. No doubt. Windy City. Nah, seriously, I do enjoy it. I kind of like it. So that's my favorite, because some of them, they're like too big and they feel like, because they don't get enough fans, so it feels empty. But like when you have a small stands, but like not super small, but like compact, it's fun. You know, they do good promos and stuff. Just come to a Windy City ThunderBolts game, guys.
Yes, I'm trying to go.
Starting May 27th. There's my promo. They're paying me to do this.
We're out to Kane County Tuesday.
Oh, nice. That must have been fun.
It was pouring. It was raining.
Oh, jeez.
The whole game.
Wow. They played, though?
Yeah, I played the Dogs. Chicago Dogs. Yeah.
Nice. That's a fun. Oh, that's actually my favorite. No, that's my favorite minor league stadium. I played there when I was on Lincoln. Yeah. Thanks for reminding me about the Chicago Dogs. That's the coolest minor league stadium. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's your favorite thing about Chicago?
Ooh. Tough. Probably that Second City is here. I'm a big comedy fan. Love stand-up comedy, like SNL stuff. Like, yeah, big comedy fan. Appreciator of the art. And, yeah, I'm definitely going to be going there a lot and watching, like, the up-and-coming performers. So, there. That's my favorite Chicago thing.
Favorite food?
Favorite food? I don't know. It would be buffalo wings, but sometimes they're just a little too hard to eat. It's like, takes away from the just favorite food. Honestly, the only thing that's on my mind right now is mozzarella sticks and ranch. So I'm just gonna do that right now, because that's the winner right now. Could change, but mozzarella and ranch.
I feel that.
Yeah.
So I just had a couple things. So like, were you a multi-sport athlete in high school and in like middle school growing up at all? Like, did you only play baseball or did you dabble into other sports?
No, I played all the sports except for football. Like when I was younger.
Had to protect
I
the
didn't
body,
play football. Huh?
Had to protect that body, huh?
Yeah. No, my grandpa actually had like a friend or something like get paralyzed, like, but like my grandpa's old, way old. It was way back in the day.
Oh.
And like he fought in World War II type old.
Leather helmets.
Yeah. So he never wanted me to play, and then I was wanting to play in middle school, and then my dad told me that I was gonna be the one to tell Grandpa, and I was like,
You're like, I can't break it to him.
I don't really need to tell him. Like, I'll just let him hang out. So yeah, I just stuck. Once I got to middle school, it was just baseball, basketball. And I played basketball all the way through high school. So, yep. I think it's important to play other sports, not just to burn yourself out on baseball.
Yeah.
You need a break, and other sports teaches you other things that baseball doesn't, but will find a way to help you in baseball, because you can relate more sports, and the more sports you can do, like the more like athletic you can be with your body, the better you know how to work your body, which means the better you're going to be able to swing a bat. So do everything, but then also commit to, like, be a jack of all trades and a master of one thing or something, you know? Like, you don't need to be either or.
Okay, who was your childhood hero?
Honestly, Abraham Lincoln. Like, I remember in 5th grade, I did a project. Like that was like the big project everyone had to do in 5th grade. And I got Abraham Lincoln or chose him. I don't know. I can't remember which. But anyways, so mine was on Abraham Lincoln. I got super into it. And like, in passing, my grandma said something to my mom about like, oh yeah, we're related to him. And like, I don't even know if it's true. It's probably just like a folk story of the family. But like, my 50-year-old brain was like, no way. Like, I'm related to this guy. And I was just like super hyped on Abraham Lincoln when I was doing that project. And yeah, it was cool. And then obviously what he did, like, he's like the first guy to really take a stand, you know, for like human rights publicly. It was like, and he dealt with all that depression and just like sorrow he had in his own life. Like, he's still, like, obviously he's not a perfect person. I know, like, there's probably a lot of messed up things he did, but like, I don't know. It was cool at the time.
Yeah, remember his presidential speech was 4 hours long. Dude, what the heck?
Yeah.
like this, he's just a genuine, you know, like,
yeah, he was a good guy.
Great person to learn from. Like, you need to study people like that. Yeah. What else you got?
Who is your favorite coach in the majors?
In the majors?
Yeah.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't watch enough pro ball or MLB ball to know, like, coaches and their personas and everything. But I don't know. I don't have enough to say. I mean, I like Bob Melvin. He's done a great job at the A's. That's the only one I really know. So Bob Melvin, I guess.
So you must have really liked that movie, Moneyball, right? That's what it was called?
Yeah.
With Jonah Hill and
Brad Pitt.
I always want to say Tom Cruise too. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Okay, favorite baseball movie?
Benchwarmers, easily.
I would have also accepted Trouble with the Curve because Amy Adams.
I actually haven't seen that. Is that on Netflix?
I honestly don't know. I remember seeing it when it came out.
It's a great movie.
That's the Clint Eastwood one, right?
Yeah.
Well, dude, I haven't seen that. I need to watch this. I'm Googling right now if it's on. Oh, it's on Amazon. Oh, wait, what's it on? I used to buy it on Amazon. That's weak.
Yeah, you can buy any movie on Amazon or on YouTube also. YouTube sells all the movies also.
Alright, well, I'm not in the big leagues, so I'm not going to buy it. I'll wait till it's free on something. Well, alright, I promise I'll watch it, though, at some point in my life.
It's a good movie. It's mainly a pitching movie, so, like, if you really don't like pitchers or you want to learn how to deal with the curveball, because, like, Clint Eastwood talks about why he doesn't want a pitcher with a curveball, and then like Amy Adams is just like gaslighting this guy the whole time, and
Hey,
so
Amy
then
Adams is the bad person,
no,
the
no, no,
antagonist.
she's maybe I used the wrong term. She's like gassing him up the whole time, like the whole movie. She's like, this guy's amazing, this guy's amazing, this guy's amazing.
Gaslighting is like manipulating someone and like saying things didn't happen that did happen. like,
Okay,
like making
I
people
used
like
the wrong term.
gassing them up. She was gassing them up.
Yep, she was, trying to light a fuel under him, get him going,
Yeah.
get him out there, and then Clint Eastwood hires. I'm trying to remember the actor's name, but he plays the bad guy in Walking Tall with The Rock. I'm trying to think. I just seen another movie with him in it too, and I'm pulling a blank on what it was. But he's in it, and he's the head coach, and then they get some. I don't even know. It's a real baseball player, and then he sits there and he like gets just completely dumb. Like they have guys going up and he's just dingering them, just every pitch, just ding ding ding. Doesn't matter what it is, dude. He could be swinging in a circle and you can pitch at him and he'll hit it.
Wow.
And they put the dude up there and he's like throws a routine fastball and he misses, and then Amy Adams is like, show him the curve, and like it's the only time that like the trouble with the curve comes into the movie. And he just sits there and starts throwing curveballs and just like strike, like 6 in a row. And then Clint Eastwood looks to the head coach and he's like, "You're fired."
So did you just ruin the whole movie for me?
I mean, I don't think so. That's just like the moment, like, yeah, spark notes. Because there is like a bunch of things. Because like he's not an American.
That's just the culmination of the movie.
Because like I think he's a Dominican player, so like that's a big part of everything. But like, yeah, it's a cool movie.
Yeah,
like, I'm not really big on baseball, so like for me, like I liked it.
Nice. Yeah.
All right. Favorite superhero?
Ooh, favorite superhero. That's a good one. I really gotta. My mom. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, I don't know.
Would it make it easier if we asked you what superpower you wish you could have?
No, because I liked it. No, it's not. It's not that I'm coming up blank. I'm just coming up with like which direction I want to take it.
Yeah.
You know, like because there's so much that goes into a superhero. You know. Ant-Man is on the top of my mind right now because I like Paul Rudd, so I'm gonna go with Ant-Man. But yeah, Ant-Man.
If you could have any superpowers, what would you want?
To be totally present at every moment of my life. Yeah.
So, have you seen the Deadpool 2 movie?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know how he
compiles
that little group of fake superheroes, you know?
What did you say?
You know, like he compiles that group of like fake superheroes?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was watching that movie with my older brother, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, I think Doctor Strange is like, that's like the best ability. If you could be Doctor Strange, like that was his favorite superhero power, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we watched the movie and he sees the luck girl and he's like, he looks right to me and he goes, "Is that how it is?" Like, okay, dude. He's like, I have to do everything with skill and tact and shit. Is that what it's like to be lucky?
Yeah.
I was cracking up.
That's funny.
Do you play video games?
Sometimes, mainly with my friends though. Like I forgot my Xbox this season. So
What's your favorite video game?
I got top 3. I mean, Mario Kart's up there for sure. And then the like video games, like Xbox, PlayStation stuff. I gotta go like Fortnite, the show, and FIFA.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at like any of them, but like I like them a lot. Like if I played and dedicated myself to them, like got my Xbox somehow or whatever, I think I'd get pretty good.
I
Maybe
was
not
gonna say,
amazing,
like,
but
usually
average.
baseball players are good at the show because majority of it is batting. Like if you can't bat, you can't score, you can't win.
Well, yeah, but
So
also it's
like,
hard watching a ball on a two-dimensional screen. That's like
yes,
nothing like real life. Like
yeah,
my eyes hurt. Like I actually don't like playing the show for that reason. Is because like sometimes my eyes like start bugging out. Cause
Mhm.
I'm like, what is going on? Like, cause I'm trying to watch a baseball like I would in real life, but it's not.
you need to get the
Obviously.
connect out then. She.
Sorry, man. I'm on an indie ball salary.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, you're telling me I'm on a small Twitch streamer salary.
Nice.
How about no salary?
Nice. Look at us.
Essentially,
Just
yep.
loving life, though.
That's what I was kind of trying to say too. Like, I am a happy guy, and like I can tell you, I don't make even like 30K a year. So like,
Yeah.
I can tell you that it doesn't make me any less happy than if I made 200K. I would just be able to do more stuff. Like,
That's a good, but what it does open up is experiences and opportunity. And unfortunately, that's how our world is. But you
yeah,
can make it on very little. Like I would love to like that one minor league guy living out his van. Like
Oh yeah.
I might not do like a little van like that, but I'd do like a nice Mercedes Sprinter van. No, like I'd buy a like mobile home type thing, you know? You can get those things for like 50,000.
Yeah.
And it's like you just live simply. I don't know. Seems cool to me, like a retirement type deal. I got things I want to do.
What's your favorite car if you could buy one, like a nice one?
Oh, probably just go Corvette, honestly. Yeah, just whatever new Corvette they got. They keep like those things look weird now. They look like Ferraris. I don't know. I'm just gonna go with Corvette.
So what do you
Yeah.
do in the off season?
Good question. Usually after every season, I'll take like a road trip back home and like stay with friends and like make it like a more like decompressing type thing. Because season can be exhausting, and then transitioning back into like not playing baseball every day, kind of weird. Because yeah, it's just different not competing for something in the same way every day. But the older you get, the better you get it. Like being able to decompress. So like those trips are really helpful for me to just like get out of baseball mode, like just detach, like do little camping trips, like do a couple road trips with some friends. I'll take like a month off after season and just kind of
baby. You want me to bring your food in here? No, I'm gonna be getting off soon. I think we're wrapping it up.
and have fun and just do like simple hikes, like camping trips mainly camping trips. So yeah, I'll do that, and then when I'm ready to get back going, I'll start like working like for this catering company back home. It's nice. It's like a family run type deal, and it's cool. Nice to be a
Nice.
part of. So I do that to make money because you don't make very much in the minors. So, but hey, we're still getting to play. But so I'll do that, and I'll train usually like a lot of yoga, and I'll work out. I'll take some time off of hitting just because I've had wrist issues in the past, like a little bit, and I don't have them anymore. But it's like I just started taking better care of my wrist and my arm. Like I wasn't playing 365 days out of the year. You know, it's like your body needs a rest. So I'll do like a good 3-month rest of like baseball stuff. 1 month of which I will do nothing. Like I'll do my yoga and like cardio, staying in shape, but I won't do any like weights lifting programs or anything. Like
No
the only
batting
thing I'm
practice.
doing for like my like for physical stuff is what I want to do physically. So that's like that month. And then
You heard him, ladies.
the
He has
next
1 month in the off season. You better get at him.
oh please.
Come on, he has the long hair. Come on, ladies.
I do have long hair now. It is pretty nice. Like not trying to toot my own horn, but I've multiple people other than my mom have told me that it's nice, and my friends have said it. And my friends are kind of mean people, or not mean, but they just don't. They don't give compliments. You know?
Yeah.
They don't.
They're blunt with you.
For them to admit that my hair's nice is like they're like, oh, his hair's nicer than mine. Like they know it's nicer than theirs. So, oh yeah, and then the rest of the off season, I'll like do yoga, start like lifting a little, like light lifts, and then I'll probably start hitting again, like end of November, the beginning of the middle of November. I don't know. Really depends on how I'm feeling physically. Because I like hitting, so it's like I'll just start doing it, especially if like friends are around or I'm in a good environment that like is conducive of working hard, which usually I am. Because I can't say usually I am. It's hard. It's hard in indie ball because you're on your own. You're not training with your college teammates. You don't have a lot of stuff to get yourself motivated in the off season. I've had my struggles with that, but I feel like I'm as prepared as I'm gonna be this season, and I'm excited for that. So, yeah. Back to what am I even talking about? My off season. Sorry, I'm just rambling right now.
That's fine.
So yeah, I did that, and I'll coach. Yeah, that's the last thing. Is like I'll coach for like this baseball facility that I work out at, and then for my high school here and there. So I'll get money from catering and coaching, and then spend my time training, and then the rest of my time I'll spend golfing and having fun, just enjoying time with my friends. So it's fun because it's like every day is kind of different because like I don't have a set schedule with the catering company. It's like based off of events, so it's not like a 9 to 5 job. So it's like I can plan my like week around what days I'm working, and it's different each week. So it keeps life interesting. It's fun. That's how my off season usually goes. And I visit friends that I haven't. A lot of road trips, even while I'm training, because it's like most of my friends are around baseball. So it's like if I'm visiting someone, it's like, oh yeah, let's go work out too or something. So it works out nice. I can like vacation and still get my work in. So yeah, that's what I'll do in my off season.
Why did you pick LMU to go to college?
Because the recruiting coordinator at the time was really good salesman, and when I met them, they gave me a good size scholarship offer, and the head coach, like the recruiter, was definitely a recruiter. Like you could, like his personality was for the recruiter, but the head coach was like a no BS, like he was honest with you and he complimented you when you deserved a compliment, but he wasn't like he was trying to sell. Like when they were recruiting me, he wasn't trying to sell me on their school. He was just like up front, like because he knew the other guy already sold. He's just like, we want you, but we need to know soon because we got other guys that we'll also take, but we want you first. And they're like, so you got a week to decide. And I was in the middle of after my junior year of high school, and I was
maybe.
been kind of like under the radar, but that year I was like finally starting to get on the recruiting map, and was getting like colleges to offer to visit me. Like, so it was kind of a cool time. But then I don't know, something just clicked with that head coach and just how his mannerisms and how he spoke and just how he carried himself. I was just like, I'm going to LMU. Like, it was cool. Like, and like a couple of other my top schools were not going to happen. Like Stanford was probably my top one, and like Cal Poly, I love that because San Luis Obispo is beautiful. But like like Stanford was pretty much a no, and then Cal Poly was like it was like a no, but maybe. But and then LMU was, here's this great offer, take it or leave it, and I went with it because I trusted the coach. I knew he wouldn't like BS, and stayed true to that. It was the best decision of my life to go there. So.
So what's your passion for keep playing baseball?
Well, one, just because I enjoy playing it. Like if I got to see
Yeah, baby.
that I'm making millions, like, yeah, I'm gonna do that for the rest of my life until I physically can't or just don't want to anymore. So that's one. But I think that's not enough to really like keep yourself motivated. Like, it might be in the beginning, but I think I've lost my motivation around baseball in the past. Like, I have multiple times. Like, my career's been very up and down. Or at least my enjoyment of the sport has been very up and down. And I think one thing that's important to stay motivated is like just think of all the people that are rooting for you or that have like played a role in your career. Because it's like you just think about them and like how proud they would be, or like you'd honor them in a way because they are part of why you are in the position you are, whatever position it is. It's like definitely wouldn't be there without any one of them. You know, like you take one piece out, the whole card tower falls or whatever. So I think that's been my biggest thing lately, is just thinking about like the people who have supported my career and continue to support it. So yeah, that.
What can you tell like younger people that want to get to like the big leagues or play minors or get to like college level?
Make sure you enjoy the sport the whole time you're playing. Like, if it becomes a grind, which it will, I mean, sometimes you're not going to enjoy it, but just like remember to take in every moment of it because it's going to be gone at some point, regardless. And remember the most important thing, this is what my coach told me, is that it's not about the wins or losses from baseball. That you remember it's like the relationships you make with the people, because it's like an unreal experience playing baseball. Just because you're grinding every day, the same guys, especially college baseball. I don't think there's any atmosphere like college baseball in a team environment. It's one of the greatest things. But yeah, just play it for the love of it and try to enjoy it. Don't, if it becomes a grind and you're just doing it because you think you can't do anything else, or you're just doing it for the money or because you're good at it, like take a step away from it. I'm not saying you need to quit, like retire. Just don't play. If it's really like grinding on you, stop. And then if you want to pick it up again, pick it up. Whether that's for fun, amateurly, or trying to get back in the game. Like, if you're good enough one time, you put in the work again, you'll get good enough again. So it's like you got to follow kind of like obviously you got to be disciplined and grind if you're deciding to pursue it, but like be honest with yourself. And if you're not like, don't half-ass it. Don't like because you don't want to look back on your career and say, man, if only I kept playing that one year. Like, if only I just like worked a little bit harder. Because like everyone could make it. Everyone has a possibility in baseball. It's like just follow what that I don't know. Follow the baseball gods, Follow the baseball gods. That's my answer to young people. Follow the baseball gods. How many people are listening right now?
Right now I have still 7 total viewers.
Whoa, I mean, that's pretty good, though. I thought we would lose some after this.
No,
Just wait till I
so
post it.
so see, he has a recorded podcast he's gonna put onto YouTube, I think.
Yeah. And the Apple Podcast and the Spotify.
How many
So
listeners
he'll
do you
be able to give you a link after too to send to your parents if they want to listen to your interview.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would love to listen to this. I know they would, and it kind of annoys me, but
I'm sure they want to know the kind of things you say when they're not around. Come on.
Yeah, no, they definitely do. They do, and they enjoy it. And it's a better way for me to, like, let them enjoy hearing me talk without having to talk to them. No, I'm just kidding. No, I love my parents. They're great. But yes, young men do need to individuate at some point in their lives. And young women. All young humans.
Yeah.
All right. Was there a question? Or no, oh, yeah. Wait. Yeah, like, how many viewers do you usually get on, like, your YouTube Apple things?
Well, on YouTube I have 232 subs.
What?
Yeah.
Dang. So, like, a lot of people might hear this. Wow.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's cool. Guess I've really, yeah. That's awesome. It's weird thinking, like, 232 people might, like, maybe they won't listen to the whole thing, but they're going to listen to me talking right now. Like, that sounds like nothing sometimes, like, if you compare it. But then if you think about it in, like, a realistic standard, like, imagine me talking to a room full of 230.
Yep, that's what.
Like,
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, and that's what I'm doing right now, just without the mental block of being scared of public speaking, like,
Exactly.
because I'm just having a conversation with you guys. So that's crazy, dude. Good for you for keep doing that, man. Keep doing that stuff.
I think that's all we got.
For sure, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
Yeah, thanks for participating, man.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, let me know if you guys are gonna come to a game. I can leave you some tickets sometime. So.
Oh, one thing I wanted real quick.
Oh yeah, you guys are like
are
4
you
hours
on?
away. Never mind.
Well, I'm like
he's closer. Like I said,
25 minutes from Windy City.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Let me know whenever you want tickets, bud.
Got it.
I wanted to know, do you use any social media that I can shout you out on? Like, I only really use Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah, I got Instagram.
You have Instagram? Okay.
My Twitter's not like a real. It's like a Twitter for like just you. Like it's just my close friends, and I never tweet really. I just like because Twitter has funny stuff on it, so it's like I need where I can like share Twitter with my closest friends, and like follow things I like. But it's not. Instagram is where you can like where I post things.
Okay.
Pretty much. Yeah.
What is what is they call it? Your handle? Is that what IG is?
I don't know. I'll say it to you though. It's kind of a long one. Son, like kid, son underscore of underscore Roy underscore and underscore Susie. So son of Roy and Susie, but with underscores instead of spaces.
Yep, I see you here.
Send it to him.
Yeah. So,
I'll just search his name.
Huh?
I just searched your name and I found you.
I've gotten some compliments on my social media, so let me know what you think. Actually, I'm probably gonna do something right now.
Okay. Well, I had just followed you, and then I'll be able to give a shout out to you also. I'll be honest with you, in the end, it's probably going to be more beneficial to me than you, because you have a bigger following than me, but...
Okay.
That's fine. I don't care. Social media is stupid. It's just cool to connect with people on it.
yeah, I don't do this for the viewers. Otherwise, I'd
Exactly.
like I don't have like the big setup and all that. Like I could. It wouldn't be hard,
Well,
but I would have
I
to
have a
go and do
I
a
have a
bunch of
green
learning.
screen I'm not using.
Go.
Well, but that's about all I had.
Same.
All right.
So like
Yeah,
thank you for
well,
coming out, man. Thank you for participating. We appreciate that.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it was nice talking to you guys. Good
Yep.
luck with all you do. Keep just following the baseball gods, All right? Baseball gods work for other things, too.
Yeah, they've been working for me on the show during this call, so.
There you go. Love it. All right, guys. Yeah, just send me the link whenever you do whatever it is you got to
will.
do.
Yep.
All righty. Nice talking to you.
Yeah, you have yourself a good night, Jamey.
Yeah, you too. Bye-bye.